people, let's go. Statement victory right there. I am not going to lie to you guys. I am happy. But guess what? We still haven't played a big team this season. Guess what? Arsenal still under pressure, buckles under pressure. Guess what? Arsenal plays a high line. They're going to get caught out. Guess what? This Tottenham team is supposed to be a title contending team. No, none of that today. When you come to the Emirates, you don't leave with a point if you're a Tottenham player. If you're a Tottenham fan, you know when you come to the Emirates, you don't leave with nothing. And today, nothing changed. History repeated itself. Yes, there was some cause for concern. But first things first, Tottenham are not this team that everyone makes them out to be. You want to know who that team is? It's Arsenal. We play good football and we control games and we dominate teams and we find ways to get goals even when we are struggling. At the end of the day, today's game, you can break many things down. First, Thomas Partey comes back, big difference maker, gets the opening goal. Amazing to see Thomas Partey playing well, back in the team sheet and performing on the big stage. I love it. Then next, you go to the penalty that they got. Before they even got the penalty, there were some dodgy decisions, but you know what? It is what it is. You get death, taxes, and Harry Kane penalties in a North London derby. You knew he was going to score. He slots it away. It is what it is. You keep it moving. Now, finally, I'm just going to say this. When it comes to the next thing that I'm going to mention, we have to take this and say, yo, the upgrade in our attack this season with Gabriel Jesus, just the fact that he's a fox in the box, always around, always doing something, makes the biggest of difference. And the timing of the goal also, it demoralized Tottenham to score that goal. Coming out of halftime thinking, you know what, they have a chance. Boom, Gabriel Jesus' goal ends their chances. Because 2-1 up, I thought the game was over. But then Granit Xhaka, one of the best number 8s this season, arguably in the team of the season already this season. No debate about it. I think Granit Xhaka has been performing outstandingly well in that 8 position. Already has more goals and assists than he's ever had in his Arsenal career. Wow. You guys need to make sure you put some respect on Granit Xhaka's name. Apologies will be accepted. I honestly thought he had to go at a certain point. I put my hand up. He has proven me wrong. And once again, he's showing that he can be a steady Eddie in that midfield and do what we need him to do. Big up to Granit Xhaka. Now, let's talk about Gabriel. I am a little bit concerned about Gabriel. He has shown that he has a little bit of a bozo gene in him. He unnecessary tackle to give away the penalty, but it is what it is. We move on. Was the red card a red card? 110% a red card. Emerson Royal spent £1 million to try to improve as a defender. And first thing he does is get sent off in a North London derby. He's absolutely horrendous as a player. And I don't want to hear about him ever again. Forget about him. And now, where do we go from here? We have to beat Liverpool. We have to beat Liverpool. Forget about this title contender bullshit that everyone's trying to spin. Just focus on the next game. Focus on top 4. Focus on our goals. Our next game is against Liverpool in the league. Our next game in total is against PSV. PSV, heavily rotated side, full strength team versus Liverpool. And you know what? Another key thing, Gabriel Jesus is one yellow card away from getting a suspension. He didn't pick up that yellow card today versus Tottenham. So that means that gives us a lot of confidence going into that Liverpool game. Although I back Eddie and Nketiah. But let me tell you guys this. I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the team win. This was a statement win. Don't let anybody demoralize you guys from this. And let's keep it moving. Finally, Antonio Conte. Hypocrite. He has a terrible record. When he subs on 5 defenders at the end of the game to try to protect the score. But when Arteta chased the game against Manchester United, you know what happened to us. We conceded more. It just shows the difference in mentality between the 2 coaches. But yeah, you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. KDG, and big up to Haider for having me on every single time.